Hey y'all, it's me, Caitlin with Case Crochet Haven.
Hi, it's me, AJ with AJ's Personal Touch.
We were going to discuss more AI stuff today, but we did not get a chance to do. Oh, sorry, my nose started itching. We didn't get to do
Sorry, I gotta pause
research.
this.
Oh, you got to pause it?
There we go. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I opened it to get the live chat and then forgot all about it.
Well, I didn't hear anything, so.
Oh, I could hear it.
Oh.
I could hear everything echoing, but like I said hi, and then I heard the hi from there, and then I'm like, oh no.
But we were going to do more AI stuff, but
I'll fix it.
we didn't have a chance for research. So we're just going to do a laid back crochet and chat.
Yeah, we've both been kind of busy, and tell you, it's just been hot where I am. So I was
It's
telling
been,
Kaylin, we've hardly had any rain. We finally tonight we got said it was a thunderstorm. It was just a small one, but
It's still raining.
it's still raining out good because we've only gotten like 5 minutes of rain until tonight in the last couple months,
yeah.
and everybody else is like, "Oh, well, we've got rain and it's cooled off," and I'm like, "Well, we haven't, and it hasn't."
Like a week or two ago, it rained every day around lunchtime, like noon to 3, and it rained maybe 10 minutes total, but it would rain every day just like that.
hmm
That was it for a solid week.
Well, even when I was sick 2 weeks ago, I still had to go out and water my plants because it was just so hot. It
Mhm.
wouldn't rain. I was like, "Please let it rain. I just want to sit here and go back to sleep," which is pretty well how I feel tonight. I'm exhausted, so you have to excuse me if I say any words backwards or any way. It's just because I am so tired. And you can ask Terry, and if Kathy comes on, you can ask her. I talk gibberish when I get really tired.
Can't see comments or make a comment.
I don't know, honey. I don't know.
I used the link you sent me to because I couldn't find it in my live list.
I don't know. I don't watch it on a phone, so I don't even know how comments work on a phone. I'm sorry. I know it takes a while for them to come up on a phone or on regular, that I can wait a good sometimes 5 minutes before comments pop up.
Tap the screen. Yeah, I don't know. Courtney said
Caitlin said tap the screen. She don't know.
that's the only thing I know to do is tap the screen, maybe.
I keep doing that, but there's nothing. There's no.
If you go to Kay's Crochet Haven, that's where the live is at.
I tried that, and it was taking me so long to find it that I figured, oh, I'll just use the link.
It's right at the very tippy top when you get on her channel.
Yeah, because I have it where the lives are up top on homepage.
I helped her learn how to do that.
Yes, she did. Courtney says she's watching ads.
I saw that she's still watching ads. I'm like, I just think it's terrible. They have ads on mine, and I'm not even
Monetized.
monetized.
She said, I see y'all now. Hi.
Hi, Courtney. I'm gonna make
Actually,
coffee real quick. I haven't talked to her at all today.
I remembered to hey Terry. I remembered to actually turn on the monetization for this live. I always forget. Are you done with your dinner, Courtney? She told me earlier she was going to eat with her sister.
Bob got us dinner. We went to the Euro place here.
Okay.
I got a Euro and Terry got a cheeseburger, and I think Bob got ribs, I think. A lot better than the Euro I had on our anniversary. That was the weird one that had the cilantro in it.
Ah. She said, glad you had it since I watched those ads. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I shouldn't get any kind of phone calls.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah, for real.
Just teasing you.
Okay. She said she did finish supper and that she's going to be listening in on her drive home. Hey, Amby.
Okay, so I used an eye hook in chain 26. So everybody, what's on your hook? What's in your cup? As you come on in.
I was just about to say that.
Like, you forgot that.
No, I was waiting for more people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Act like I didn't say it because we are on Kaylin's channel. So.
It's fine. It's fine. But no, like really, I was about to ask what everybody was working on, and you said what you said. So
Well, I thought of it because I was just getting ready to start working on something. So
she said I was just about to write that. Well, I am still working on squares because I actually have not had a chance to work on them in a while. I have 6 of them are ready to be made into the blanket that I'm going to make it in, but that's all I have done so far.
Cool.
So I'm working.
That reminds me, we need to talk if you're going to make that baby blanket still.
Oh yeah, for real. And then I have sweet tea in my cup as always.
I'm going to start a soap sack because Terry's making some to give to the needy, and I'm going to get it done before she leaves.
I'm going to turn this brightness up just.
And I have some very cool coffee now that I've had for a while, and black raspberry sparkling beverage.
Okay.
Whichever was cooler at the time because it was so hot in here until it rained. Hey, hey, Kathy, I see you.
Yes. She says she's drinking some flavored water and she just got finished cleaning the kitchen.
Awesome, awesome. And now I know what the kitchen looks like. I know what our whole house looks like.
Oh, I'm so jelly.
Well, most of the house anyway.
I'm some great flavored jelly, okay?
And everybody just sit down back. If you want to ask questions to try and host, just know all you have to do is sit back and relax.
Mm-hmm.
We got it covered. Okay. Tonight's just a relaxing night. So
Yes.
we were planning, like Kaylin said earlier, to do the next part of AI, but I was sick for a while, and then I got to go visit my bestie last week, thanks to Terry, who took me. And I've been exhausted because I haven't really slept since the night before I left. So.
And all I ever do is work, so that's all I work and come home, and then I start all over the next morning when I wake up. So I have not had a chance to like sit down and do what I'm doing. And the only reason why I can do that right now is because I actually told him I cannot work tonight. So I'm at home.
Yes, that's how we prepare for our lives. She has to ask for the night off.
Otherwise, he just puts me wherever he needs me. And that's what restaurant life is like. I'm just saying. But I will say this, it took me 2.5 years before I answered my own cell phone the way I do the restaurant phone. So
Well, that's good.
Aiden got a real kick out of that too, that night or that day that happened.
I remember when I was working at McDonald's and I'd answer the phone, "Hi, this is McDonald's. May I help you?" And I can't remember. I remember my aunt called one time and she's like, "What? Your house is now a McDonald's?" And I was like, "Oops."
I remember way back in the day when I worked at Hardee's, the phone rang, and as I was putting it up to my ear, the headset went off, and instead of saying Hardee's, how can I help you? I said, would you like to try our new taco salad? Yeah. Thank goodness it was one of my coworkers calling to say, hey, I'm just going to be a few minutes late, but I'm coming in. Yeah. And then one time, the house phone that we had, it rang just like the store phone. So I picked up the phone and said, oh, hello, because I almost said Hardee's.
Yeah. I think I answered it like the pharmacy I worked in too a couple times. But then everybody would call and think that I was my mom. So you got to stop answering like you're at work because everybody thinks that I've gone nuts. And I wanted to say, and you haven't.
You're right. Right. Oh, Amy's eating a cosmic brownie. I want a cosmic brownie now.
What's a cosmic brownie?
It's the brownies with the little M&Ms on top by Little Debbie's.
Oh, didn't know it. Sorry.
It's all right. But she says she's drinking a root beer too. I like root beer. I get the worst burps from root beer though.
My favorite thing is when we were little, when we actually went to the A&W stand and got A&W root beer
Yeah.
in the actual little mug.
Right.
We used to have, my brother had a small mug and I had a small mug. I had mine for a while, but I think it either broke or we got rid of it.
She said she'd probably make a granny square since it's too hot to work on. What's crazy is I like root beer, but I don't like vanilla. And that's what root beer is aged vanilla.
Huh. I guess I never realized that.
It's Rain and Yarn said, did you get your package?
Oh, not yet. Hi, Russell. How are you doing? Nope, today's just Wednesday, so I haven't gotten it yet. I can't wait, though. I actually have a couple packages here. I got yarn here from Kathy from when I went to visit her last week. And then I have yarn from another friend that my friend Terry had went to visit, and she sent a box. But yeah, I'm excited to see what you put in that. He sent me, he said, a big bag of yarn, so I can't wait. He just went to the Hirschner's sale.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, Amby, I like Lark's root beer. I like A&W too. I don't care what brand it is. I'll drink it.
My favorite thing is root beer float.
I was thinking about that too. I love a root beer float,
Even though you don't like vanilla,
even though I don't like vanilla. It's just something about the way root beer tastes. I don't know.
I've actually had a root beer float once made out of chocolate ice cream.
I have yet to try that. Somebody told me to do chocolate ice cream and Dr. Pepper.
I
haven't tried that yet either.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what. I know our creamer has something that's called dirty cream, and I think it has Dr. Pepper in it, but I haven't been able to find it when I look it up under, I can't think of the name of our creamer right now. I'm trying to read from back here. Not only yarn.
A few other things as well.
Oh, cool. I can't wait.
And
yes,
then
if you look at his Etsy shop, he has pens and some other things. My mom likes Barks because it is the mildest of all root beer. Yeah. I like Barks. I pretty much like them all. I drink Olipop because it helps me because it's got the prebiotics in it. And they have the root beer, and that one's really good. It tastes almost exactly like either Barks or one of the other ones.
Okay.
I think so anyway. I'm going to have to put my feet down and sit up so I can try and read a little bit better.
I like
Amby says she likes them all too.
Do they still make the little root beer barrels? The candy? I really like
those are from Kraft if I remember right, but I'm not sure. I know my grandpa always had them. When I was little and I went to my grandpa's, he had one of those. Well, I should say my grandma had one of those 3-tiered trays.
Mm-hmm.
He had the bigger one on the bottom that went smaller and then smaller. And it was always filled with the hard Kraft candies.
Mm-hmm.
The root beer barrels, the mint ones that almost tasted like cough drops. Oh, watermelon, which I never liked artificial watermelon, so I didn't really eat those.
Oh, you saw them at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago? Okay. I didn't know if they still made them or not. I remember loving them whenever. Those and butterscotch were my favorite candies.
Mm-hmm. Now, you can still get like the old-fashioned candies, but they're not shaped like a barrel. And I know they've got root beer in those flavors.
Okay.
I think those are the ones that they have at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they have the actual ones that are shaped like a barrel.
Oh, right by the register? Okay.
Because anytime we go on vacation or something, we usually bring back some of those. Or get them because they're nice to have in the car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else he had. Oh, he had the soft stuff too because he had like the Neapolitan candy that had the chocolate and the strawberry and vanilla, and then it had the coconut along the outside.
Okay.
He had all those old candy, Well, to him they weren't old candies, but what I consider older candies now.
Yeah.
And they hid the cookies in the dishwasher. Because otherwise my cousin would come and eat them all.
Oh.
And he's older. He's like 10, 15 years older than me. But they'd always say, "Oh, here he comes. Hide the cookies." Trying to remember, you guys will have to let me know. Did I show you the baby blanket once I was done with it? Because it's still here. So if I didn't show you on here, I can show it to you guys.
I think you showed it last time, but you can show it again if you want.
I was just wondering because I'll have to get up and get it in a minute when I'm done with this row. I knew I was working on it and almost done, but I didn't know if I was actually finished with it.
Right.
And I'm partway through the next one. And then Kathy and I have to finish our pocket shells so we can start working on our ponchos.
Yeah.
If you've gone to Hirschner's and seen the retro ponchos, and they have is it vintage? Was it called vintage yarn?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if they called it. I think they called it retro. And then there's a kit for the ponchos. Her and I got a kit, and then I got some extra yarn because I knew that it wasn't going to fit me right.
Yeah.
I'd have to add more yarn to it.
Amy said her granny liked the circus peanuts and the ones that are kind of gummy but sugared.
Yeah, circus peanuts. Oh, and my grandpa always had burnt peanuts. The one that had the burnt outer.
Oh, candy peanuts.
Yeah. Kathy says Afghan retro yarn. Okay. I knew she would know. But let me get that. I'll get the blanket so I can show you guys.
Okay.
We have 3 passed out cats here. There's only one of them got cat treats. Oh, I dropped a hook on the floor. Good thing I got up. I wouldn't realize I had a hook on the floor.
Are you talking about the Boston baked beans?
Yes, those.
Okay.
Yeah, he had Boston baked beans because he loved those.
Oh my God.
What?
Boston baked beans.
Who did?
My grandpa. The candies. And then the other thing I always remember about my grandpa is when it came to dessert time, my grandma almost always had some kind of cake or pie or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd take his ice cream, which is usual on pie, but he would take it and put a little milk over it, and then he would put his cake on top of it, and then he would just stir it all together.
Okay.
And then he would eat it, and he'd say, well, it's all going to the same place anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So here is the baby blanket I made.
I'm going to make you big. I know you don't like being big, but I want to make you big real quick.
There's this side. And then here's this side.
Bertha, what are you doing?
You can see it close.
That's pretty.
And I designed it, so I'm really happy with it. Thank you, Amby. Now I'm not even a fourth of the way, I don't think, through with the one for the new baby. Just found out that Mama is she's in the hospital right now.
Oh, goodness.
Baby's not due for a couple weeks, so hopefully.
Kathy says so pretty.
Thank you, Kathy.
And Amby had said she's seen people do that before with the cake and ice cream.
Yeah. Because we would all just sit and look at him, go, Grandpa, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Well, it's all going to the same place anyway. Might as well just mix it all up. Okay.
That's okay. Let me tell you, when I'm at work, sometimes I'll get mashed potatoes. Well, all the time I get mashed potatoes. Let me just rephrase it. But depending on what we have, I will mix with my mashed potatoes.
I love mixing corn with my mashed potatoes.
I'll do corn, I'll do green beans, I've done collards and turnips, stewed squash, okra. I had mashed potatoes and okra this morning. So, yeah, I always mix everything.
I've never had okra.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
It's better fried. I do not like boiled okra. Boiled okra is disgusting. And I don't like pickled okra either.
I don't like pickled anything.
I like pickled pickles.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say pickled pig's feet. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, I am not missing out. Oh, she's missing out with the no okra. I'm not missing out on boiled okra, okay?
I do like pickles themselves, and I like pickle relish, but I don't like anything else that is pickled. Like pickle the hard-boiled eggs that are ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. That they're in. I gotta be in the mood if I want one. Oh, you love I do not. I don't like pickled okra. Pickled okra. It tastes better than boiled okra, yes, but I still don't like it. First time I ever had one, somebody said it tastes really good. Tastes like okra and pickles. I was like, okay. And I spit it out. I was like, yeah, it's not good. So sorry.
And then here, I'll show you guys this one that I got started. I had never done a blanket like this, so I wanted to do this for the next baby. The one that's coming in a couple weeks.
Aw. I like it.
Thank you.
I like that color. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty blue.
Yeah, well, it's actually a cake, so it's going to go through.
Oh, okay. Oh, I bet it's going to be even more beautiful when you get it on out.
It's Wishing Well. Mandala Baby and Wishing Well.
Okay. Amy says very pretty.
And they're being surprised whether it's a boy or a girl like they did the first time.
Okay.
Although she says she has a feeling it's a boy this time. I just think it's because she's hoping it's a boy so they don't have any more. He wants a lot of babies, but she's got something that makes it that she's more of a high-risk pregnancy. So
Gotcha. Well, I knew when I found out I was pregnant with Aiden that he was going to be a boy. I just wanted confirmation. So I went ahead and chose to know what I was having.
yeah. Well, you know, Emily's adopted, but we didn't find out what she was.
Yeah.
The birth mother said we could find out if we wanted to, you know. Like
Yeah.
back then, you didn't. If they said it was a girl, there was still a good chance that it was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
And if they said it was a boy, then it was a pretty good chance it was going to be a boy. But the last thing I wanted a girl really bad, but I would have loved a baby boy. I wanted a baby to love. And I wanted to be a mom. I just always knew I was supposed to be a mom, even though my body decided it, you know, it wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
And, but I knew that if I was told that it was a baby girl, and then if it happened to be a baby boy, I just figured, knowing me, that I would be a little upset, you know, not a lot, but, you know,
Yeah.
a little disappointed. And I didn't want any baby coming out and feeling any disappointment from me. So
Right. Yeah. I got to go turn my air down or something. I'm starting to sweat. So I'll be right back.
your air is making you sweat.
No, I said I need to go turn my air down because I'm starting to sweat.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant off, down. Sorry. Single crochet in first.
I'm back. I had to go adjust my thermostat. Amby said if I ever get pregnant, I will definitely find out what it is. Well, I had a cousin who was told by her doctor that she was having a girl. She even had a girl themed baby shower and everything. And when her son came out, they found out that he was not a girl. And then my other cousin was told that she was having a boy, and that was because her daughter had her thumb, like this right here, down between her legs, and they thought that it was boy parts, but it wasn't. So there's still chances that the doctors are wrong. I'm just saying.
Oh, so down here I put a row of double crochet, and it must have meant a row of single crochets. Or that's in the middle of it. I started making this in the wrong spot, so I started with double crochets, and it should have been singles.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I'm trying to read my notes from when I made a soap sack maybe a year and a half ago, and it's like the very first thing I ever designed on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to read the notes on how to do it, and then I started in the middle of it instead of the beginning because it's not written down like a regular pattern.
Right. I got you. She said, well, that way I'll know what clothes and how to decorate. Yeah. That's the thing, though. I'm just saying. You know, she had everything girl stuff. Like, they had to go to Walmart the day he was born to buy some boy clothes because she had girl clothes with her at the hospital.
See, that was a nice thing, too, about knowing, with them. And then I also had more time since she was adopted. We couldn't stay there past like 9 o'clock at night. So then I went to, either Meijer or Walmart that was open all night, and I bought some stuff that we didn't have. We had bought some things in basic colors and stuff, but then I was able to go get some, once she was born, go get some girl stuff.
Right, yeah.
And then we also didn't have her shower then until after she was born. That way everybody got to see, the baby.
Right.
Because I thought it would be kind of weird having a baby shower, and I wasn't pregnant.
Yeah. I remember when I was pregnant, Mama made me watch this thing on the Investigation Discovery Channel, and it was about a woman who befriended another woman that was pregnant, and she cut her baby out of her. And I was like, Mama.
Was that like one that happened in Iowa or somewhere out in the West?
I've seen multiple since then, the same thing happening, but I don't remember which one it was. My aunt was told the whole time she was pregnant she was going to have twins, but it only turned out there was Brandon. And see, twins run in my family. My mama's biological father was a fraternal twin. Not identical, thank goodness, because those are even more genetic.
Yeah, I have identical twin cousins. And then when their older sister was born, or when she was born, when their younger sister had kids, she had a girl, then she had a boy, then she had another girl, and then when they were hoping for another boy, they had twins, which were a boy and a girl.
Aww.
Hi, Ellie. How you doing?
Hi, Ellie. Long time
Russell must have left.
Yeah, he probably did.
Glad he stopped in. It reminded me to look for his package tomorrow.
Russell's packages this week.
Mhm. So, for everybody who is here, and especially those who watched last month, if there's anything you want to know about AI, you have any questions or whatever, send us, and we'll research it while we're researching whatever. We're not quite sure what to go and research right now, or at least I'm not. I mean, we have an idea of what we want to look up, but there's so much more that I haven't even thought of when it comes to AI. So if you have any questions or just, want to know something, just send one of us an email or something and we'll look it up.
Ellie says she's doing good. She's making dinner and listening. But yes, let us know what you would like for us to research, and we can do that. I like coming on here and doing this just relaxing too. That way we ain't got to worry about who's going to talk first and if we're going to repeat ourselves.
Come here.
What you making, Ellie? I want to know what you having for supper.
Glad you asked because I was wondering.
I like talking about food because I like food. We had meatloaf at. Oh, I'm going to mispronounce that even though I'm half Mexican. Into. Yeah, I'm not. We had leftovers.
Tomato. I see tomato in there, so and tomatoes and 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 tom and tomatoes.
Yeah, there you go. That's going to be it.
We had leftover manwiches, and my mom. Oh, I can't do those. I still think when there was a time that Bob's sister and her kids were staying with us, and we used to eat manwiches all the time. And I made manwiches, and I got so sick from it. And I can't remember if anybody else did or not, but I know I did. I've never been able to make manwiches ever since then. And that had to have been well over, 25 years ago or so?
Well, whenever
Bob said 30.
Whenever I
Yeah,
make,
well, yeah, it was before we were married, so over 30 years ago. You can have it. I'm not going to have it.
Hey, Divergent Crafter, welcome in. Last time I had a manwich was like a long time ago. Whenever I make it, I have to make only enough for me because Aiden doesn't eat them. They're corn tortillas filled with fresh white cheese covered with tomato sauce and a little bit of cayenne and diced onions. Oh my gosh, I'm coming to eat with you.
That sounds good.
And then she put the pronunciation entomatadas.
So I was close with the last one. Entomatadas.
Yeah.
Always learning something new in here.
That's right. I tried to make some corn tortillas the other day, and they did not make right. And I have yet to try it again. Courtney, if you're listening, I haven't tried yet. Again, sorry. I've gotten good at making bread. Make some bread.
Making a lot of tacos
It's been
this summer.
a week and a half since we've had tacos. Just saying. I'll probably be making some
Wow.
one of these days here soon, probably.
He's not missing his tacos anymore, huh?
No, he's been eating other stuff like not good food, y'all. Just saying, not good food. But he's a teenager, he's a growing boy, and it is what it is when it comes to how he eats. He's been eating junk food, okay? There, I said it. He won't eat food, he eats junk. I used to make a version of manwich at home. I would cook beef with onions and bell peppers and then add cheap barbecue and let it caramelize. Hey, that sounds really good too. Yeah. We haven't had tacos in forever. Yeah, well, it's only been a week and a half for me.
It's
And
coming.
whenever and he's the easiest taco you could ever make because he only wants the meat in it. So, like, I fry the meat up, I mix the seasoning in it, and I warm a tortilla up, and I roll them meat in that tortilla, and that's it. So he eats his tortilla or his tacos burrito style on one side, and that's so he don't be dropping everything out of it.
Hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Last night he ate half of a Mississippi
I
mud
was doing it
cake.
wrong, but I got it now.
That was his. Well, actually, he had it around. I think I woke up around midnight to use the bathroom, and he was like, "Hey, do you want some of the cake?" I was like, "Not right now, but I would like a piece of it." And I woke up this morning to over half the cake gone. So that's what he had for his midnight snack. And then today he stole my plate that I made from work, which wasn't much, but he stole it. He's like, I haven't eaten yet. I was like, well, you weren't up this morning, or I would have cooked you something.
Mm-hmm.
So, something I make you might like and Aiden too is Kraft mac and cheese. Actually, Aiden won't eat macaroni and cheese unless unless it's got a different flavor than cheese to it. If that makes any sense.
A different flavor than cheese?
Mm-hmm. It's got to be like the hot cheese or something like that.
Oh, it can't be cheddar cheese.
Right. It's got to be something different.
I make a white macaroni and cheese. It's made with white sauce.
Mm-hmm. I like macaroni and cheese. My body doesn't like it because I'm lactose, but I like it. I'll eat it. And then Divergent Crafter says, if I make chicken tacos, I don't tell others because my baby sister is like an old bloodhound toward my chicken tacos. She'll sniff them out. That's funny. Buffalo mac and cheese with blue cheese in it. Oh, that sounds good too.
I've never been good at making white sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So now I just go and get a couple jars of Alfredo sauce
Okay.
and I put that in there. But then when I layer the cheese,
Mm-hmm.
if you layer it, you put noodles, you cook the noodles, and then you get like a casserole dish and you put noodles and you put the Alfredo sauce on it, and then you
Mm-hmm.
put cheese over it. So I combine, I'll put like a handful of cheddar cheese across it, and then I'll put a handful of, or the 5 Italian. I like to get the 5 Italian.
Yeah.
And then a little bit more of mozzarella. And then you layer it again until you get to the top. And then you just, you make sure you have enough sauce. And then, and then you take like a half a jar of milk,
Mm-hmm.
you pour it over the whole thing. And then you put it in and bake it for about 20 minutes until it's all nice and gooey.
Mm. Now I want some macaroni and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese and brown some ground beef, then mix it together with. Oh, okay, yeah. Jars of salsa. Now, see, he would probably like that. Yeah. I used to be a pretty good cook, but rarely cook when I ain't home but 10 hours and sleeping 7 of them. Girl, I understand. Trust me.
I don't know. I don't. Trying to remember how to do this stitch. So repeat until last 3 stitches, then front post, and then 2. Yeah, it's got to be the way I was doing it. Trying to do the raspberry stitch.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's kind of how.
I'd never heard of it till I made the soap sack that I did a couple years ago.
I don't think I've heard of it.
You basically have a row of single crochets and you do single crochet, then front post, single crochet in the next one, and then single crochet. It's just I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like putting stitches like in double ones.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I was messing up before, but I got it now. I'm on a roll now.
I was watching a video yesterday. What caught my attention was the name of the channel, and it's called Nirvana Crochet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was auto dubbed into English, and it was a very interesting video to watch.
I think I may have seen one of those.
Oh my!
I was like, oh my goodness, AI that I don't like, and I turned it off.
It was. She kept saying, "Look how I do it. This is how you do it." And she was calling this right here, or the auto dub where they were doing the yarn overs, was I linked it. You see how I linked it twice? Look, and now I go through, and then I connect it. And I was like, what?
On my Microsoft, when the opening page that you get on Bing, it's Bing is their search engine. I've tried changing it to Google, but it messes things up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you can pick what you're interested in. So I picked crochet because it was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one girl, she makes some really nice things, and it's set to music, and she shows you like the size hook that she's using, and she's got her yarn, and she's showing you how to do some of these real cool things, but never, ever, ever in her description or in her showing does she say anything about what size yarn she's using.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, okay. Sorry you hate it, Ambi, but I don't. I mean, I've gotten used to it since I can't use the other.
Divergent Crafter says, I haven't used my grill once this summer, and I used to grill all summer when the kids were little. Yeah. I don't even have a grill yet. I haven't bought one since I moved here.
I've got one of those, like, it's a griddle top, right? Is that what it's called?
Blackstone.
What kind of grill do you have?
Stone.
It's a stone. Yeah.
Blackstone.
And it's so nice because he'll grill the meat in that, and then he'll grill the veggies.
Mm-hmm.
And like he grilled for Father's Day, and we had grilled asparagus. Oh, so good. I love asparagus, and to have it grilled, it's so good. And grilled broccoli
Mm-hmm.
and cauliflower. Very yum. And then, of course, all the meats that he makes is good too. So.
I like grilling. I used to grill every weekend almost. When I worked at the car plant.
And Em was here, so we had, veggie burgers and I think veggie sausage too, I think. I love when he grills that, and especially then when we get the ears of corn. We don't eat corn on the cob very often, but when we do, it's so good.
Oh yeah. We get the mini corn on the cobs, the ones that are already cut.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll wrap them in tinfoil because we don't have a Blackstone. We have a grill. Well, my sister, I should say. We would put butter and all that good stuff on it and put it on the grill. It's so yummy.
Yeah. We've been getting this year, they've been putting the packages on sale where they've already, cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the long ears, not the half ears.
Okay.
So you get like 4 ears of corn for like $2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. To me, grilled asparagus is the best way I've eaten it. That's what Ellie says.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I've ever I had it where sauteed or whatever. And it was okay. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, asparagus. But I know I had it canned one time, and I thought that was disgusting. And to me, asparagus canned and boiled okra are the same.
Okay. Well, I've had it canned, but I mean, I grew up, my mom used to make canned asparagus all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to it. But usually if I get it canned now, it's because I have some kind of a recipe or something that I'm making that it calls for it.
Yeah. I like asparagus in a bushel wrapping on a blanket with bacon and putting it on the grill. Yum. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When I went overseas, when I was a junior in high school, one of the wives made lunch for the other girl who was staying in their home. We were staying in actual homes. I can't think of what that's called now. We had host families. And the host mother, she made us lunch. And I'm not a ham person, but she had asparagus that was wrapped in ham.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had some kind of sauce on it. It was so good. It was so good. Because that's the one thing they tell us over there is you may not like what they make, but at least take a bite of it, be cordial.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I got to take a bite of this. But then I was like, okay, I'll eat the whole thing. Have any more? It was so good. But oh my goodness. And then I'm trying to remember if it was Germany or the Netherlands. When we would go somewhere and my host family, the first place we were at, I think it wasn't the first place. It was the second place we were at. I think we were in Germany, and we were going somewhere and we needed our host family to pack, our host mother to pack us a lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there were 2 of us staying there. 2 or 3. Anyway, she packed us a lunch, and she said she packed us, sandwiches. She packed us what they consider American.
Mm-hmm.
So hamburger that was American. It was raw hamburger mixed with all these different spices and stuff. And I was just like, oh my goodness.
What?
Now, one of the guys in the choir loved it. So then, whoever was like the first to come, he would trade his lunch with, because his host mother didn't give him that. And I was just like, oh. I was like, you guys call this American? Why do you? And I asked my host mom, I'm like, why do you call it American? And she was like, well, because we were told that in America, you guys ate your hamburger raw. And I was like, no, we don't. I'm like, no, we don't. I don't know who told you that, but that's all that was everybody, because they'd go to the grocer and ask for American, and then that's what they would get.
Okay. No.
Like,
we cook it. We eat it like that, but we cook it first. We get ground beef. Amy said he does his potatoes on the grill. They're like baked potatoes. He also does whole onions and season. Oh, yes. That's so good. I've had that before. And hubby heard corn conversation and said you haven't had corn until you had. Actually, I've had deep fried corn. And yes, it is good. We make it every Saturday at the restaurant that I work at. Just saying.
That's not something I can't have deep fried really anything. Only every once in a while. So that's not something I would eat.
Oh, gosh. Girl, I'll eat it for you. Okay.
Okay. Because I can't have all the oil and stuff from things being deep fried.
Right. I got it. I understand that. But if you could, oh my gosh, it's so yummy. Oh.
Now, that was the one thing Emily loved when she was younger and we'd go to the fair, is we'd always get her an ear of corn, where they cleaned it, but they left the bottom part on so you can hold it with it and dip the whole ear in butter.
Oh, yeah.
In butter.
We call that around here street corn. Because that's what they will have. Every so often a vendor will come and park across the street at the gas station, and he'll do that. It's deep fried on the cob, Amby. I don't know how many people I've had to explain that to. Somebody actually thought that we took corn from a can and balled it up or something and then rolled it and then fried it.
Like a hush puppy?
Right, but it was not like that. They're like, explain that. How did you say that again?
Well, see, and I would think that by doing that it would start to pop.
Mm-mm.
Like, with popcorn?
Right, yeah. But no, you boil it first.
You boil it?
Yeah, you boil it first.
You boil it?
Yes. I don't say
it.
What is that? Boil? Is that how y'all say it? Boil? I don't say that.
Boil it. But not you boil it.
Oh, and yeah, and two, it's not the same kind of corn. That is true. Popcorn is a different kind of corn. That's corn.
Plus it's dry.
Corn. Right, that part. Yeah, the corn nuggets. I didn't even think about that. I like corn nuggets too.
Now, I've seen regular corn pop. That's why I said that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know that. But I like corn on the cob or off the cob, and I like corn nuggets, but I do not like cream corn.
Oh, that's my favorite. And then my grandma would always make cream corn casserole. Yum.
Yeah, Jennifer will make that for the diner. We were trying to save. Oh, no, Amby, you're supposed to agree with me because you're in the South too. I don't like cream corn. Ugh. It's okay, I understand. But we had
When I was little, that's all I wanted was cream corn.
yeah.
Unless it was corn on the cob.
I mean, we had it and I would eat it. I remember eating it, but I just, now that I have a decision, like I can make the decision, I don't eat it. But
I haven't had it in forever either, Amby.
we had some corn the other day at the restaurant, and we had a lot left, and I asked, did I need to save it for a corn casserole? And she said, that's the wrong corn. I was like, oh. I said, you use sweet corn for that? She said, yeah. I was like, oh, it's a good thing I don't eat it.
You're strange.
I know it. And let me tell you something else that's strange. I don't like coleslaw, even though I'm from Southeast Alabama. I don't eat coleslaw. I don't. I've I've discovered that I might like potato salad just a little bit. Just saying. Never ate potato salad, even though I've tried multiple potato salads. Never would eat that. And I don't like baked beans either.
You would not last up here. My mom makes some of the best baked beans. Oh, but they're so sweet.
And that's why I don't.
I have a hard time eating them because
Yeah.
they're so sweet. I used to love them so much. And she makes them because she knows I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, honestly, she used to make them because she thought my brother loved them. And my brother's like, I'm not the one who loves them, Mom. But when he has like a family reunion or something,
Yeah.
he'll ask her to make them. Now, my mom, although now that she is, not doing so well,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't make my grandma's potato salad, but she was making my grandma's potato salad, and my grandma's potato salad is like, ooh, the bomb.
Right.
I wouldn't eat it when I was little, and I started eating it when I was growing up, and it was like, oh, what I was missing.
Amber says that she's very picky about her coleslaw. I'm very picky about it too. I don't eat it. I remember when I worked at the sewing factory, like 14, 15 years ago, whenever it was Thanksgiving, they would feed us for lunch, and they would do barbecue, and they would have baked beans and potato salad. And as soon as the server would dip my barbecue, I'd say, let me have that, please. I don't want the rest. And they're like, what? Are you sure you're from the South? I'm like, yes, I'm very sure. I'm from the And then Divergent Crafter said, hubby just asked if you're related to him. Similar food likes. What you doing? Don't show YouTube your fancy bits. I'm crazy about my dad's coleslaw. It's cabbage, mayonnaise, and sugar. Yeah, you'd like the restaurant that I work at coleslaw, because that's all it is too. Garfield, what are you doing?
For 1 row 2, 2 repeats raspberry stitch. Okay.
Have a visitor.
Hey, Garfield. Haven't seen you in a while.
He almost looks like he's looking at the thing, but he's not. Squash and onions, yes. I love squash, whether it's stewed or fried.
Hey, Kath, is Izzy watching with you?
Oh yeah, fried cabbage is good.
If so, tell her Aunt AJ and Aunt Terry says hi.
And
We got to love on Izzy.
Oh. All right, get down.
And Kathy would always tell me how Izzy doesn't like to go to strangers.
But she came right to you.
Mm-hmm. She sniffed my bags, and it's like as soon as she sniffed our cats, usually cats, if they sniff other cats, they're kind of weary and they might go away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she came up and wanted pets right away.
Oh.
And Terry would usually sit next to me on the love seat, and she'd come up there and she'd get pets from me. Then she'd walk over to Terry and get pets from Terry. And then she'd come back to me and she'd be getting pets on one end from one of us and the other end from the other.
Oh.
But then Kathy sent me a picture of her laying in the middle of that couch after we left, and she didn't want to move because she missed us.
Oh, well, she's saying no. She's probably
on the couch waiting for you guys.
Let's see. I love squash casserole. Yes. And red beans are nice. Yes, please. I could eat my weight and then some in it too.
I made sure I loved her up before we left.
Oh.
So precious, baby. I think if she didn't sleep in the room with Kathy, she probably would have come out and nuzzled me a little bit while I was trying to sleep. Kathy said the first night after we left, she wouldn't go in her room with her.
Oh.
Tried to catch her and get her to go in the room, and she wouldn't go in. I was like, poor baby. She was so sad we left.
Yeah. Ellie says, I loved my mom's coleslaw and I miss it. That's the one thing I didn't learn to make from her. I was always in charge of shredding the cabbage. Oh. Anytime my mama was making, whether it was enchiladas or tacos or whatever, I was always in charge of shredding the cheese. So I would be sneaking cheese at the same time.
Mm-hmm. My mom and dad, because my dad worked in a place that delivered for hospitals, nursing homes, schools, restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Delivered food to all these places, and dry goods, toilet paper, and things like that. But he would come home with the bricks of cheese that were like this
Mm-hmm.
long,
Mm-hmm.
and wide, and he'd cut them up into fours. And then he'd sit me down at the table with the thing, and he's like, okay, go ahead. And I would have to sit there and just grate it. He'd get the mozzarella, but sometimes he'd get the cheddar or the Colby as well.
Yeah. I was in charge of
To do homemade pizzas all the time.
dicing the onions, dicing up bell peppers. I'll never forget the first time I ever tasted a bell pepper. She had me cutting that up, and I thought they were hot because pepper. So I never ever tried one, and she was like, just try it. You might like it. Well, yeah, turns out I liked bell pepper. So I was always sneaking bites of that too whenever I was chopping.
Mm-hmm. Little bits over letting Terry pet her.
Oh.
Aww. Terry's talking to her nice and sweet, and she's just all eating it all up. It's so sweet.
Garfield wouldn't do that. He don't even let me sweet talk him. The whole time he was up there, he had his claws on my shoulder. That's how mean he is. Gotta make sure I don't throw him down.
I had to give Kahlua calming treats because it started storming. So
Oh.
Little bit's moved onto Terry's lap now. She hardly ever goes on anybody. She got on my lap last week, but normally she'll just stay on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pet her there. Because she's a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Except for when daddy's not around.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Garfield. Let it go. No. Boy. Had to get the plug away from him. I have my dehydrator sitting on my counter. The plug was hanging down, and he was sitting there getting it.
Oh, yeah. Love plugs. Turns out that Midnight loves plastic, just like Kahlua does. So I have my Hirschner's order because I'm making, I have an order from my cousin to make a cow for his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get yarn for it because I don't keep white yarn around here.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm making her a cow caddy. It's by Snappy Tots.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute, and I figured she'd like it since she loves cows. And if it goes easily, I may make one for my friend who loves cows.
We picked up a slide the other day, and the whole time we were doing it, I didn't even realize there was cows in the next field. And I was like, oh, if I'd have known that, I would have went and petted it. Something else you might like that we call goulash. Make rice and brown ground beef, and then either mix it or layer it in a casserole with kidney beans, tomato sauce, cheese, and a can of corn on top. Okay. Yeah, that does
My
sound good.
grandma made goulash. I don't remember. She didn't put rice in hers. She put macaroni noodles in hers.
Okay.
And she used the hamburger meat and then spaghetti sauce and veggies and whatever else she found to throw in there.
Yep.
Always one of my favorite meals. Anytime I heard Grandma make goulash, I was like, okay, when are we going down?
Right.
Invited us for dinner, right? And my mom would say, of course she did. Because she'd make like a big pot, like a big pot, big soup pot full.
Mm-hmm. But my neighbor calls me all the time. She's like, are you at home? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, come and get this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, I sure will. And I go over there and fix me a plate. And you should hear her too. Is that all you gonna get? Go and get some more. I'm like, yes, ma'am, sure will. Calls me like that about once a week. He's like, I felt like cooking. I was like, okay, I feel like eating. When was it? Like a month ago, probably. We were out in the pea patch, not pea field. And the next few days, she kept calling me, come get some of these peas, come get some of these peas. I'm not going to eat them all. Yes, ma'am. Even though I have my own over here, but I actually gave my portion away to my coworkers, so they had some peas. Most people do use noodles, but that's the recipe my Nana got from Grandpa's grandma, from New Jersey. Not sure if she was the side of the family from Germany or not. Oh, okay.
That's just so sweet.
You getting love still?
Yeah, she's still getting loves. I hear Terry whispering sweet nothings over there.
So we're just having a little chat. We're just having a little chat. Yeah.
The other night, I come home and there was 4 kittens in my yard.
No, Mama.
No mama? Kaylin?
Do what now?
No mama?
No, there was no mama, but these kittens looked at least 8 weeks old. But I think someone took the tuxedo cat because it's been gone for like 5 days now. And then 2 days ago, one of my friends come over and like, oh, can we have one? I was like, sure, because I don't know where they came from. I'm just feeding them. So I have 2 left now. And every time I go out the door, they're meow, meow, and coming loving on me and stuff. So they're not scared. But now if I move too fast, then they,
Mm-hmm.
get a little skittish or whatever. But no, there was no mama. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if someone dropped them off or what, but they come out from behind me back here. And at first it was 1, and then there was 2, then there was 3, and then there was 4. And I was like, please let that be the last one.
Well, I hope the mama's okay.
I'm
It
assuming,
sounds like they were nursed until they could,
yeah,
leave the mama. So
I think too. But I think
otherwise they wouldn't have wanted to really even eat regular cat food.
Right. But I went and put some cat food down for them. And I think these 2 that are left are females. So I'm either going to have to pay for them to get fixed or make sure they get a good home because.
Don't need them getting pregnant.
Right.
Terry put her to sleep on her lap.
Aw.
I need to get a picture, but are you getting one, Bob? Oh no, he's playing a game.
He's too jealous.
He's too jealous.
Crochet
Terry
with.
said you're too jealous.
Oh.
She knows she's my girl.
I don't know. I'm thinking she thinks she's my girl.
She ain't going nowhere.
That's cute. Hello, Lulu.
There's days when she thinks she's my girl too, so. Hi, Lulu. Welcome in. What's on your hook and what's in your cup? Keep forgetting to say that tonight.
Right. Me too.
Oh, I'm starting to fade more than I was before. What time is it?
We've been on for about 1 hour and 20 minutes now.
You're not going to nick me, are you? You ain't been allowed here for this phone. This phone doesn't take nothing.
I've been working on oxalatus and a shawl.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I made an axolotl for my daughter a couple of years ago. It was Anvy's granny when she used to have her channel, but she's been really busy. I don't think she's doing anything right now. And it's a axolotl that has hearts around it on its little antenna things.
Oh, that's cool.
It came out really pretty. Really cute.
She said that.
Loved it, so. Yeah, they are. They're fun to make. I like to make amigurumis in general, so.
I don't.
Which I'm hoping to have the dinosaur done hopefully this week. I've got to get on Etsy. I've been trying to find the right eyes and I couldn't find my felt, and somebody has a crochet pattern for an actual dinosaur eye, so I'm going to try to make it conform it into the Pokemon dinosaur eye.
Okay.
I think I'm putting like twice as many stitches in here as it's supposed to.
I screwed mine up too. I had this stitch.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, all right.
You're just gonna put everybody to sleep.
She says she's getting into the amigurumi groove, and that she bets that your axolotl was really cute.
Yeah, I have a picture of it on Instagram, but it's not like the first picture. I'm thinking I need to start like putting my pictures on one at a time instead of in groupings.
Let me try that again. I don't hardly post on Instagram.
I've been trying to remember to get all of my stuff on there.
I try not to
I haven't posted the baby blanket anywhere yet, I don't think, and I need to do that.
Yeah. I think it's funny, everybody on Facebook that sends me a messenger. A message on Messenger from my kayscrochethaven page. They'll be like, "Is this available?" I'm like, "Nope, don't sell through Messenger." I had one ask me why, and I said, because all the people that have said, "Is this available?" or "Can I make one similar?" try to scam me. So I'm nipping it in the bud and telling you that I don't sell through Messenger because I'm tired of talking to scammers.
Well, I had somebody who went through all of my pictures on Instagram. Is this for sale? Is that for sale? And I'm like, I have it all posted as, I made this for so-and-so or so-and-so, And I'm like, no, it's not for sale. But if you want me to make something, I can make something, Well, can I have it for, and there, I think he was like in India and well, can I have it like by the end of the week? I said, I don't think so.
No, it takes a lot longer to crochet than that. Yeah, Amy.
Well, the postage will take longer than that.
Yeah. And yes, there's too many scammers, Ellie. Yes, there are. I had one, the very first ever person to ask me if that was still available. They asked me what my PayPal was. So I sent them my email and they told me to check my email for a confirmation. I said, PayPal doesn't work like that. Well, mine is a new account. I said, it doesn't work
that way.
It don't work like that. I'm not supposed to look for an email confirmation. I did receive the email, and it was from paypal.service@gmail.com. I was like, yeah, no. And then, so I was like, no, I didn't get it. They sent the same email again, and I got it again. Same email address and everything. and what it said was I needed to send $200, and then once it cleared, that they would send me the whole amount back. And I was like, yeah, that's not how PayPal works. And I said, well, I've used PayPal for a long time, like almost 20 years now. I've used PayPal, and I said I've never had to get a confirmation email. I said, so if you are trying to scam me, you can go ahead and stop, because I'm not furthering this conversation. And I got nothing else from them, and they blocked me because it said user not available, or they deleted it or whatever. So then the next one, I told them I didn't have PayPal. I told them I had Cash App. And then they tried to ask me for my email for Cash App. I said, Cash App doesn't work like that. You use the $sign and then Cash App. Well, mine's a new one. I don't care if yours is new or not.
It still doesn't work that way.
I said, mine was new back whenever I made it, and it's never worked like this. And then someone said one time for Venmo, they needed my email address. For one, if you're going to use Venmo, you need the last 4 digits of that person's number. And they said that to check for an email confirmation. I said, Venmo does not work like that. You need a 4-digit code. And I said, so if this is a scam, further in the conversation. So now I just say, I do not sell. And when they ask me why, I say because everyone who has texted me has tried to scam me. So I don't feel like putting any more time and effort into scammers. So I even put, if you go to my Facebook page, Kayscrochethaven, there's 2 pinned little thingies that say, I do not take orders through Messenger. And the other one was like, attention scammers. You know, you can't get me. I'm too smart. You know, not really what it says, but that's what I was.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah. So, and they still message me, is this available? And I have people on TikTok sending me, you know, they'll send me, is this available? And there's nothing attached to it. No picture or anything. And I just don't even respond to them because they're in my message requests anyways. So, but it's sad that people fall for it.
I just tell them, I'm sorry, I don't sell anything outside of the U.S.
Oh no, the first few people that I entertained, I don't do TikTok. Yeah, I don't really much either. But
I don't have a TikTok account at all. So I don't do TikTok either.
I haven't made a video on there in a long time. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the first few, they were like, do you ship? And I'm like, yeah. And then they've given me a US address. And then I even tried doing like outrageous amounts. Like for a shawl, I said $350 for like a little tiny shawl, not even a big massive one. And they're like, okay, is this you? Yeah, that's me. And they're like, kindly check your email for a confirmation. I'm like, kindly, I will not, because it's kindly not going to be there.
Not the right kind.
Right.
I don't do scams. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Then this one was like, well, are you going to send it? I said, no, I didn't receive payment. We'll check again. I said, I did not receive payment from you. And then they stopped talking to me. Because they knew that I wasn't going to fall for their send $200 because it's a business account email.
Sorry. Don't mean to keep closing my eyes.
It's okay. Do you want to go ahead and get off? We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think I need to be getting to bed.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I haven't really slept for the last 4 days, and I laid down last night at 8 because I actually had time to go to bed early. I was so tired, my body just would not go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I can take something. I don't have to be up tomorrow until absolutely have to be up until like 2 o'clock. So I can take something tonight. I'm sure I'll be up before then because there's people in the house. But anyway, I need to get off here and take something and go to bed.
Right. Yes, he does. So next month it'll be on her channel, and we will.
And her is AJ.
Oh yeah, her is AJ or Anjanette. Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. It'll be no wrong way. That way it'll be on her channel. That way, that one. And then hopefully she won't be as sick, and hopefully some of my work will slow down, and I can actually do some research on some AI stuff.
Yep. So remember, if you have any questions of what you would like us to look up with AI, as long as it's not what we covered last time, which is how it looks different.
How to spot it and
how to spot it and fake like AI patterns, stuff like that.
So just let us know. Ellie says, everyone take care and have a beautiful and blessed evening. Glad I was able to visit you guys. Yes.
I am too.
We are always.
Good night and sweet dreams to Miss Kathy.
So we will let you know on what day it'll be. It's always going to be at the same time, which is 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and I don't know anything after that.
It's usually the third Wednesday.
Yeah.
But it all depends on when I have doctor appointments and when Kaylin can get the night off. So.
Actually, all I ever have to do is make sure that her, whatever Wednesday it is, that she's got it, and I just put my name on the calendar. Because he normally always gives it to me if I write my name down. So we will let you know on when it is, and hopefully we can get some AI done. And if we don't, then it'll be just another night like tonight. So y'all have a good night.
Which we love talking to you guys. So
yes, we do.
Bye.
Y'all. My nose now.